Good morning, Bliss Family. I hope everyone is well. Hope everyone is doing good. Today it's a Tuesday. It's the 29th of April. Yeah, it's the 29th of April, and I will be stuffing money into my two piggy banks. I call this one the shark, mainly because it's very big and I don't think I will get to fill it up anytime sooner. But this is where I get to save my silver money, such as 2 rands, 1 rand, 5 rands, and I also save my notes, which is 10 rands and 20 rands. I recently got to introduce the 20 rands, but I'm not really, strict with myself, saying that if I get a change of 30 rand, then that 20 rand belongs in my piggy bank. No, but with the 10 rands, I'm very strict because I don't spend 10 rands. So meaning that if I get a change and let's say maybe my change is 60 rand or 65 rand, that 15 rand it gets to go to my piggy bank envelope. I will show you guys later on this video, and then I get to spend the 50 rand. So yeah, this is where my 10 rand and silver coins get to go. And then I also have this one, which I recycled. This is a coffee jar. It's a Nescafe jar. So this is where I get to keep my 50 cents, 20 cents, and 10 cents. And yeah, for this savings challenge, it's just a way of me showing you guys that it is possible to make the most out of your change. And you don't have to ignore the little money that you get. So that 1 rand that gets to be in your purse, that 2 rand that gets to be in your purse, you don't necessarily need to be buying or be buying sweets just because it's little money. You can stash it away and it does get to accumulate to be much more. So without wasting time, let's get to it, and yeah, let's stuff money in our piggy bag. This is where I get to keep my envelope for the piggy bank. This is where I get to keep my envelope. This is the envelope for the piggy bank, meaning that during the month, if maybe I get a change of 15 rand, 5 rand, or I have a 2 rand extra, I'll just pop it inside here. And then when it's the last day of the month, like today, then I know that all my change, all my coins, they are all here, and then I get to pull out the piggy banks. And then after, I know that I need to write down how much money I was able to save for the month. Either like today for the month of April, I'll get to write it down here. I'll be using the savings tracker. So I'll write here April 2025, and then after I get to write the amount that I was able to save. And then next month when it's May, I'll write May, and then I get to write the amount that I got to save. It can be any money, actually. It can even be 25 rand. As I've said, I'm not pushing myself. It's just change. So even if for that month my change I was only able to save 5 rand, it's still okay, because that was the change that I was able to get. So yeah, if you want to push yourself, you can, and be like, you're not going to use any coins, meaning that when you get any coins, either as change or either as someone paying you back your money or whatnot, that money you're not using it at all. So yeah, it's honestly up to you. Okay, so now what I am going to do, I have money here in my taxi pocket. So we need to take out that money because I'm not going to work. And let's see how much we were able to save for the piggy bank. Okay, so here I will keep the 2 rands, mainly because when I go to work in the morning, it's 22 rands. So I don't want to struggle with the 2 rands, because yeah, sometimes it gets to be difficult when you're just paying with the 50 rand and then they don't have change. Rather than if I pay with the 52 rand, I know that my change is 30 rand. So let's take out the 2 rand. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Okay. Okay, so the 2 rands, I'm gonna put them back in my taxi pocket. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday. Okay, so I know when we open for a week, I do have 2 rands, and then I also have 2 rands for the next Monday and Tuesday, which is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So I'm gonna put it back here. I just don't want to struggle with taxi money. Guys, taxi drivers, especially in the morning, if you give them like 100 rands or 20 rands, I don't know, I don't know. Those people get angry. Like, it is as if you didn't bring any money, Okay, so for the taxi, I was able to save 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58. So it's a 58 rands. So if it was still, let's say if today it was the 15th of April and it's not yet month end, I would take this money and just keep it here and then after close my binder. But today I can't close my binder because it's already the last day of the month. Right, so I'm just going to put this here and then let's see how much we have. So it's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 100, 110, 10, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 163. Yay! Okay, so we were able to save 163 for the month of April. So I'm gonna count it again just so that we are sure, and then I get to write down the amount here. So let's get to it. Right, so what I'm gonna do now, I'll put back my Mr. Oh, and I call this this envelope Mr. Peggy the Piggy. That is the name of my piggy banks. You should see my face when I'm saying that. It's Mr. Peggy the Piggy. Yes, meet Mr. Peggy the Piggy. He gets to have all the coins. Okay, right. So, oh, also during my walk, I picked up 100. Oh my God, guys, I was so happy. During my morning walk on Monday, I picked up. Not was it Monday? Yes, it was Monday. I picked up 100. So we have. It's 164. Yeah, because it was 163. So we're 164. Thanks to luck. Okay, now what I'm gonna do, just have to take out my pen. I love using purple because I love purple. I love the color purple. And also we don't have any money for my Nescafe jar. Oh, we don't have any money, don't have any brown money this month. So yeah, I feel like I need to count it again. Oh my God. I feel like I need to count it again. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160. Yeah, so it's 164. 164. So we're gonna write here April 2025, we were able to save 164. That's for the month of April. We were able to save 164 rand. So guys, as I was stuffing money, I remembered I didn't check my purse, my work purse. So I usually carry this purse when I go to work, and I know that when I came back, was it Friday? I didn't take it out, and we have a 10 rand. We have a 10 rand. So I'm gonna update my savings tracker because it means that it's now that 164 plus the 10 rand. So I'm gonna update it, but let's just get to it with the stuffing money in. Okay. And how are your savings challenges going, Bliss Family? Like, are you doing one savings challenge for the year, or do you have different savings challenges? And I also got to see from my from other people that I get to follow that they get to do like different savings challenges, but that money gets to go to one big goal. So maybe let's say I want to save 50,000. Instead of focusing on the big amount, which is 50,000, I get to have like the small savings challenges, like saving 20 rand or having those fun savings challenges, but knowing that all of that money actually gets to go to the bigger goal, which is maybe saving 50,000 or saving 20 or 5,000, which I think is very good. And it's also just pushing you to not give up. One thing about savings challenges, you need to be patient. That is number one. And number two, you need to realize that the small amounts, the little money, it actually gets to add up to being a lot of money. So most people, they think that when you're saving money, like you need to be having like your 100 rands, your 1,000 rands. If you can afford that, then yeah, go for it. Save your 1,000. But if you can't, like you have people like me who are just saving 100, but who are just saving 10 rands, but that money gets to accumulate to being like a lot. For instance, last month I was able to finish off the first savings tracker where I managed to save 1,339. So in here I have 1,339, and because it's not yet full, I can't open it. I'm continuing the savings tracker. So the little money that you actually think it's little, it actually gets to add up being those thousands that you think you do not have. So do think about that. Do think about that. The little money that you don't want to focus on, that you feel like you can waste it, it's actually a lot. So I'm gonna say here plus 10 rand, so meaning that I got to save 174. So yeah, that's it from me, Bliss Family. I am done with the piggy bank. Tomorrow I need to go and withdraw money so that I can stuff money in my grocery envelope. I can also stuff money for transport, for work, and yeah, that will be it. And then also my low income savings challenge, and also to give you guys an update on my 100 envelope, my recovery 100 envelope, because I did blow up my savings challenge. So now I am in this journey whereby I'm recovering. So yeah, thank you so much to everyone who has watched till the end. When I checked, I was sitting on 350 subscribers. If your page is active, trust me, I always do go and subscribe and watch your videos and get to like them. And yeah, that's the only way how we get to grow as a community, and also just to show ourselves love and be kind. If you can see that there's something that I need to improve on or whatnot, you don't have to be rude, you do not have to be mean, you can just be kind, and let's make the most out of this. As I've said, if this can be your second source of income, why not? So yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for spending your Tuesday. Let me see the time. Okay, I don't know what's the time. Okay, maybe by 1 o'clock this video will be up. But thank you so much for spending your morning, your afternoon, your evening with me, and enjoy the rest of your week. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Bye, Bliss Family.